Hi guys, I'm Michelle Carpenter and I am a spiritual medium, spiritual medium, I like to say, a grief and trauma intuitive and a channeler. I channel the Council of Eight, who are beautiful angelic beings of light. I felt it quite interesting as I'm very much about keeping it real in the human experience. As much as we are spirit having a human experience, because we are, it's about how do we navigate, how do we work with our human emotions, our human feelings. And it's quite fascinating because I'm sitting here right now and I'm thinking, okay, guys, you want me to channel. But as you can see, my gray is coming through. I got no makeup on, so I'm kind of coming out as raw as I possibly can. And for those of you who have been watching some of my channelings and my downloads, thank you for trusting myself and trusting the Council of Eight. I have been asking, what is ego? Because I find even sometimes in a session, my personality can be quite big at times, and I'm quite weird, I'm wacky, but I also realize that, in reading the energy, it's really, really fine-tuning how, when I'm in a big Michelle moment, what it's like and how the other person is feeling. Now, obviously, we can't be in control of everybody and we actually can't be in control of anybody except ourselves. We can't take responsibility for anybody else except ourselves. So it's been fascinating for me because I did a wonderful one-on-one session with a friend of mine who is a teacher in Shaky medicine. Now, I know, and I've shared this before, is that we're not taught to vibrate. We're not taught that after we go into a fight, flight, or fright episode or PTSD episode, or that we hold on and our bodies aren't taught to let go. So anyway, so she invited me, which was really, really wonderful, very healing, and I purged and I let go a lot, and I could feel it was very interconnected into my heart. And I woke up on Tuesday morning and I had a massive heart sore, but a lot of sort of gunk around here. And I was so frustrated because I had a fully booked day and I got shown, okay, Michelle, what's the point of getting frustrated? Your body's doing what it's doing. And sometimes when we go through these massive, I know for myself, when we go through these massive letting goes, these massive healings, it's like the body's trying to recalibrate, it's trying to refine a way of being, because it's just been, I've most certainly been, and I'm learning to not always be on. Okay, my son came and gave me a fright on, I think it was Monday evening, and the room was dark and I was watching TV, and he crawled around my bed, and this had happened and my body was still trying to find a way to realign after this big sort of purging. And I mean purging in terms of, I was like gagging, I was crying, my body was doing what it needed to do. I just allowed. And anyway, he came and he gave me a fright, and I literally, I went into such shock, and I just lost it. I shouted at him because it was something I didn't expect, but I was kind of like in that space still of like, okay, it's okay, Michelle. Even though I felt calmer, there was just something going on with my mind. And I did. I got so angry and I shouted at him, which I felt so bad because then I burst into tears afterwards. Ridiculous, eh? But that's me, and this is part of why I was asking the Council of Eight, okay, guys, what's ego about? And so anyway, he came and he said, my son said he's sorry. And I just said, Mom's just going through some stuff. And basically, I needed to take some time out, listen to my body, retune into my body, and again, allow my grieving, allow my heart to feel the sadness. And what I did was I watched the week that my mom, or the last week that she was alive and she was in hospital, I watched videos that my brother was very kind to send me from South Africa. And it's not great to see the human body just wither away. But yet her essence, her spirit of who she is. And I share this and I get teary as I share this because she clearly saw on the other side what I see so much of, which is just so peaceful. And in these videos, she's got this, she's got her hand up and she's going, come God, come God, come. And it's so beautiful. And, you know, when my dad feels ready, I'll ask him and my brothers if they'd be keen for me to share that, even if it's just maybe in an audio clip. But that's the amazingness of our spirits, of our souls, is that they see so much more. But of course, my human heart is sad in missing her. But it was just such a beautiful, pure moment. And so my point being is that the humanness of who I am, the humanness of who you guys are, what have you been through? What have you experienced? What feelings are you holding on to? What unconscious feelings? What trauma are you holding on to? You know, I realized that I'm still working through my PTSD from South Africa. I had brought in quite a lot of experiences that weren't great. And how I created that, I don't know, but I did on some level. And I'm still working through that, and I do believe it's something that's going to be a continuous journey. So I'm going to close my eyes and let's see what the Council of Eight has to say about ego, and yeah, take it from there. By the way, we're having beautiful cleansing rain at the moment, so just if you hear anything hitting against the window, and it's the wind and the rain. We welcome you here today. We always, 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 always smile through Michelle. As the downloads, as the channeling is being directed through her, as the energy, as the source, as the nature, as the all that is out there is coming through. And many, 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 many humans are forgetting. It is as if their minds are ticking, 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 clock, 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 clock. And with us saying clock, 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 we are as if the clock is ticking faster, 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 faster. Where we are in the quantum field, where we are in the dimensions, where we are in the galactic energies, there is no ticking, 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 ticking. Yet we also are of the understandings that human beings need time. And in this ticking, 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 tick, what happens is humans are creating more and more and more brilliance, yet at the same time, they are contracting, contracting, contracting within their energies. And we are not saying that this is every human being. As the children coming into this world are quicker, faster, more upgraded, as your computers are upgrading, as your cell phones are upgrading, so are the youngsters, the babies born within these times. And we're not talking about these times, we are talking in the last 15 to 20 years, that many, 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 many star seeds, angels, lights, phenomenal, phenomenal beings of light are coming into the earth to teach their parents and their parents' parents and their parents' 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 parents to shift and to change so much on a cellular level. And please notice Michelle's hands. Cellular level. Past, future, present. Past, future, present. Past, future, present. As the body is multidimensional. Yes, the body is multidimensional. And these children that are playing these games, that are aware, they are watching and their hands are moving. There's so much that is happening within their consciousness, their awarenesses. Hence, they are quicker. And we are finding that many older human beings are battling to keep up with the energies. Hence, there are more labels as ADD, ADHD. There are so many more labels of Asperger's, autism. Yet these children that are coming in are highly vibrational beings of light, and they are sensing. They are having inputs, and sometimes they do not have the ability to have the outputs. They do not have the time to have the outputs. As Michelle was explaining to you how she had this release on Sunday with her body, and then she had another release with her son when he gave her a fright. It wasn't intentional, yet it was. As there was more that had to come out. There was more that she was holding on to. And often humans do not realize how much they are holding on to. And this was a very learning moment for both Michelle and her son. This is the learning. This is the learning. This is the learning. And as we are learning more and more and more and more, and becoming more expansive in everything, less judgmental, more aware, more aware, more aware. And we are not showing this as protection. We are showing this as who does feel that they are missing being hugged? Who does feel that they are missing being in their heart? Who does feel that they are missing joyful moments? Sit and watch your children. Watch, observe in the busyness of life. Take 10 to 15 minutes out of your busy days and sit and watch. Be in their world. So many adults, so many parents expect children to be in their world, yet the kids are showing, the children are showing the parents, the adults, their vibrations, their reflections, and the reflections and the vibrations, as you can see, are intense. And we are not taken away from how financial abundance is a very, very dense energy on the earth planes. Humans have been taught, give us more, take more, give us more, take more. Where is the inside awareness of we will always, always be okay? Always. Always is a very big word. It is taught by many in many different modalities to not use the word always. Yet, always is never ending. Always is non-tangible. It is non-general. It is a discerning word. And as Michelle was pointing out how she does not have makeup on, her hair is her hair. And we give her the messages in the hope that there is a normalcy, that there is non-judgment, not only for herself, yet for others that are watching this today. How often do humans go, I am not looking good. I am not feeling good. And we would like to ask humans, what does that even mean? That is ego. That is ego. And there's ego running in and out. And yet, there is no ego within the vibration of heart. There is no ego in the vibration of spirit. There is no ego in the vibration of light. It is all encompassing. It is all experiencing. It is all love. We have noticed that many other channelers are talking about similar understandings of what human conditions are about. And we would like to ask, what does love feel like to you? Michelle and her husband were talking the other day about what is inner happiness. And Michelle was saying to her husband, it is a feeling. It is not tangible to herself. It is a vibration of does when Michelle smile not make you want to smile with her? Hence we greet with a smile. As how is it impossible to not smile? Regardless of where you are at, regardless of any negativity, any contractional spaces that you are in, any judgmental spaces that you are in, it is an intertwining that happens within the stress mechanisms within the mind and the body and the mind and the spirit. So we would ask you all to take time to look in the mirror, connect to your eyes, connect to your heart. And as you are connecting to your heart, and you are connecting by looking at yourself in your eyes, there will be a vibrational shift that happens all the way around. We are hoping that these messages are bringing different seeds of thought, different feelings within the feelings, within the emotions, within the vibration. Ego is a fine-tuning of the noticing in the vibration. It is as simple as in the moment of hearing something that you do not like, where you may scoff, you may laugh, ha 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 ha, you may sit, you may sit. And please notice how we are showing you in Michelle's facial expressions, in Michelle's body language. It is those fine moments of noticing, wow, I wasn't in a vibration of calm and peace and love and soul connection. I was in vibration of head. And if Michelle's eyes were open, we would show you that she is rolling her eyes, not at us, yet it is a way that humans have been taught. So each moment that you are noticing a way of behavior where there may be what we would term enviousness, jealousy, correcting, controlling. Well, this is the way it's meant to be. That's your belief system. Belief systems cannot be changed, can they? Well, we would like to say they most certainly can be. As a belief is a thought about the thought, 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 about the feeling, 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 about the feeling. It is vibrational. So in moments of ego, we would ask that you notice your body language, and you sit back and you notice, wow, I just found myself feeling envious. I just found myself feeling disconnected. I just found myself feeling disassociated. I just found myself shutting off. And yes, we are aware that there are many books about the unconscious mind, the unconscious body behavior. And these are all true, yet they are different for each individual. So, to end off this download, we would ask every individual that is watching this today, again, smile more. Even though it may come across as being false, how does false feel? How does the vibration look? It is a vibration that is miscommunicating. Yet the face, when you are looking within the mirror, is noticing a difference as opposed to a difference. We thank you. We honor you. We are reconnecting many, many humans individually in sessions with their knowing, with their purposes, with their heart spaces. And we are honored to be remaking these connections once again. We thank you. We bless you all. Namaste. I feel like I just want to smile. So I hope that helps on some level, guys. I know that, gosh, even as the downloads are coming through, I'm like, oh, true. Okay, Michelle, I need to look at that. Okay, got to look at that. So please feel free to, I know this is a YouTube thing and it's like, oh gosh, okay, I've got to ask this, but like, subscribe, and because I'm really enjoying doing these downloads, and I've got a series coming called Keeping It Real. Please go onto my Facebook page and book a one-on-one with a Council of 8 if that's what you wish. And I'm very good at, as well as helping the body to feel, face and feel, as my beautiful friend Vicky used to say. And let's connect to those emotions so that you can become more and more and more expansive, because it's an amazing place to be. And please know that I share my realness, because I'm not always happy and joyful. I have some real wife and mom moments and menopausal moments too, which I'm learning to navigate. So yeah, I can be pretty shitty at times too. But overall, they're quick. It's in, okay, take responsibility. Was it my finest moment? Let's work through it. I love you guys, and I hope to hear from you all soon.